What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Alison Moyet, and we're returning for the third of 3 singles in a singles compilation provided by Seb. Big shout out, as always, that I had not yet reacted to, and this one is called Blue. So, I mean, it's a single word title. Of course, colors are often used as expressions of emotional disposition or state of mind. And in that regard, blue, not always, but is often used in relation to melancholy, sadness, and of course, the color, say, of tears, that type of sentiment. So I do wonder whether this is really as sad as that type of interpretation as of the title word would lead you to believe. And of course, it might not be that at all. It could be a blue sky, which means something very different, or blue as in a color of some particular artifact, like a blue car, a blue dress, something like that. So let's see what I can pick up on a first hearing. This is Alison Moyet. The song is Blue, and it's the original version, and it's included on a singles compilation provided by Seb.
Another northern sky, another motorway ride, another day like this. Whatever will be, and we will be. We chose believe. Do I have to go? Do I have to go? Will I ever stay away? And you never know. Tonight our love could change and we'll be flying on the way. Ever a stepping stone, someone's Mickey Mouse affair. It's unfashionable, but I'm not with you for your stylish hair or the seaside air. If we ever get there, tell me we've acquired a striker and a lucrative sponsorship can do. Will you? Grows around your feet, and you let us in. Waiting tables like we knew to feed and not to eat, but we get a seat. 3 points and the living's easy, and every day's a Saturday with you. Saturday.
Was that Saturday? I was trying to figure out if that's the word she was saying there, and in multiple lines in the latter stages of the song. But okay, first of all, the song starts and I'm thinking wow, this could be like Allison guest singing for the Smiths or something. It just kind of had a feel of a Smiths tune. Now, the more it went along, the more sonically I was like, well, it's not quite as jangly, say, and either way, like I was thinking that a little bit less. Although again, the vocal delivery, it was less like soul gospel like some of her work, and more like folk popish, if that makes sense. And some of the rhythms felt like, again, if you put Morrissey's voice there, it's like, oh, like, again, I could hear this as being like a Smiths tune. But either way, as I said, it felt less like soul R&B gospel type of vibes with her vocal delivery compared to some others, and more kind of like quirky folk pop delivery. And lyrically, I don't really know, but it didn't feel sad per se. At best, it felt like, there's this complicated journey of life, and, talk about like waitressing to feed, not necessarily to eat, and, the seaside air if we ever get there. And it was like, these little snapshots or sentiments in life, and suggesting like a journey and maybe like a best friend type of character. I'm not sure. Either way, it felt like it was part of a larger story that I didn't quite piece together on this first hearing, but it didn't feel sad. And I think there was a reference to sky, which again, like the blue sky can represent possibility, but also like the future, the unknown, that which is not set in stone yet. And there was a reference to like flying, and of course that is done up in the sky. So I really don't feel like blue was melancholy or gloomy as it sometimes can be represented as like an emotional hue. So yeah, one I'll have to listen to again and try to digest the lyrics more, but obviously let me know if you have insights. Either way, a cool tune. And again, the sonic diversity of her catalog is an unmistakable characteristic. So yeah, maybe that's partly because my initial long ago experience hearing her for the first time was in Yaz, or Yazoo as they were known in other places, or worldwide. In the US, again, they were just called Yaz because I guess there was like a legal thing. So in any case, yeah, like that was very synth pop soulful, but still very electronic and synth pop because of Vince's production. So then hearing the different flavors of her solo catalog after that has been a really interesting thing. And also knowing at some point before Yazoo, she was in The Vandals. Not The Vandals punk band that I'm familiar with, but yeah, it'd be cool to hear that at some point too. In any case, once again, thank you to Seb. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.